it
Okay,
a couple
okay.
times. All right. My name is William House of Gericht. These are my final words and my confession and testament. That I feel pretty, oh so witty. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle of Brennenburg. As the most of the atrocities, I was curious about what the
Aristocracy.
I like atrocities better. It fits better. Stop twittering about this.
He learned gooder English in Stillwater Area High School.
I'm talking about Mikwe right now.
Sure. Alright, where was I? I was curious about what suppose the Knight of the Order would want from me and accept the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition with cake. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid and that the reason I was chosen was because of my follies of my past and not the honors that I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and to do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but I came to it swiftly and accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100. None of whom ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but instead, he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment of our sins. The barons had locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak. I fell into diabolic ways. My men are screaming. The skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel mine insides revolting against the God-given nature. The blood began to pour from my eyes. I can no longer. I'm not liking that shit.
Blood pours from his eyes. Just hide behind some cover for 3 seconds to get your health back.
Yeah, hasn't the current generation of gaming taught you anything?
We already have one post someone talked about on Twitch. Teeth gnashing makes me cringe every time. Ugh. You and me both. Ava. However you say your name, if you're still watching.
I'm sure you scared him away with your dyslexic reading of the notes.
Screw you.
I think it's very charming.
It's endearing.
Okay. Come on, close one door.
Keep your little hidey hole safe.
Aqua Regia.
I'm going in. No!
No one wants to be in the closet.
You know you can have tug-of-war fights with doors with the monster.
What?
He's like, open, close, open, close. Oh, close.
Eventually he'll smash it.
Yeah, eventually he'll get through it, but it's still pretty funny to just close the door.
Thanks for letting me know.
I've noped on the monster before. At least that's why I call it. Nope.
Yeah, just nope.
I hear it.
This closet is really well lit.
Yeah, really, it's pretty bright in there for
How come I can see
no light.
everything.
Maybe because, you know, he's gay, he has closet vision.
Yeah.
I
Dangerous
honestly
got
have
closet vision.
no idea why I gathered all that stuff.
It's because you're not doing things in order, but that's okay. It still works.
He's out there, isn't he?
Only one way to find out. Stop being a pussy in the closet.
Guile!
It's never going to get old, even though it was old the first time.
Alright. Gathering up my nerves. Know what?
You gotta have nerve in order
Rambo
to build
that
up your
shit,
nerve.
dude.
I'm calling a swap. I'm calling a swap.
Oh wow, he's gonna puss out right now. All right, I'll gladly take up that swap.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna take over for 10 minutes.
I get 10 minutes of a swap. You better not screw me over, jerk.
Oh, don't worry, you screwed yourself over.
Make sure never to swap.
I got
with
3,
me
so I
if
still
you're
have 2 more.
If you're not looking to get screwed over, never swap with me.
Oh god.
I will Rambo that whole game.
I'm moving out of the way. Iceheart's gonna take the controls for 10 minutes while I have a dance.
All right, well, since Nova pussed out, it's my turn. And I know something he doesn't know. What? There's no monster right here.
Jerk.
Hey, I played through this game before. I told you that.
You didn't tell me there was a monster here.
And there's not going to be any monster for a while, so
Guile's team could have
I'm
gone
going
with
to charge him as quick as I can to the monster.
Oh, you bastard.
I told him he would regret it. So here we go. Now, granted, I might not remember the puzzles too well, so bear with me, but I think I'll get through them a little bit less dyslexically than Nova. Oh, Daniel's getting scared again. Swap. To the laboratory.
Check. Okay, that's working.
Did he rock the Casbah though?
Sometimes.
I need my beer. Where the fuck did I put my beer? Over here.
He just got like a mobile microphone.
I do.
You
gotta stand up for a bit here.
We call it his beer phone.
I hate you.
Hey, I said you're sure, and you said you're sure, so let's get you to a monster.
I hate you.
Trust me, it's much better than what I would do. I'd probably just stay in the closet with a lantern and wait until you have no oil, and then run out.
Chemistry.
And one part.
You gonna do some science?
For science.
Those are some really
Oiled
long drawers, dude.
I know. And they're well oiled too. That's the other thing.
Yeah, fuck that chair.
Screw that chair. I'm not gonna sit.
Sitting is for casuals.
One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Those are little artifacts that are hidden throughout the game. Nova hasn't been looking at any of them. They kind of save your game, but yeah. Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce an artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and oppermint are given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regera instead of the aqua fortis, and hope that it will produce a more even solution.
You should use Aquavita.
No. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently with the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament.
I will throw that stuff at the monster.
You know, that actually would probably be a pretty good
He's made out of potato sack, not skin. Does acid burn potato sack? What even?
It's got meat in there.
Does he?
So is a potato sack filled with meat?
I mean, his hook, his claw, or whatever that is, that's metal, so acid could do that. But I just always thought he was a big potato sack.
Alright, let's light this up.
Chemical relocation.
The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Alright. So.
Alright, I got my cookies.
He said that from like 3 doors down. He's just walking around with a microphone now.
Because I have to get moving. I need my cookies.
Sweet, sweet cookies. Oh, scary! Don't hurt me, scary monster that's not here.
Cookie.
I love how they say chemistry pot.
Oh yeah, I gotta have that pot.
It's not just a jar or a pot. It's the chemistry pot.
Science! Oh, sweet science. Okay.
This is always a reassuring sound.
Oh, don't worry, there's no monster. I know this.
Throw a pot of acid at monster.
Chemistry pot of acid.
Chemistry pot of acid.
The stairs are gone.
Oh no! Whatever shall we do?
But why?
I'm loaded with
They should
cookies.
just call this the box gathering simulator.
Yeah. Got it.
Guile's theme, it goes with box gathering.
Yeah, that's a barrel, not a box. Goes with it anyways. But.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
There you go.
Giles theme.
Sweet box gathering.
It's the meaning of life, dude.
Not quite.
You should just Minecraft it. Grab a box, go up there, look straight down, and jump, and then drop it.
Alright.
Oh, come on.
Aww.
It's like right there. Oh, it's gonna make me get another goddamn box.
Box gathering, ladies and gentlemen.
And notice I'm not using a light for any of this. I want Nova to be good and tensed up for when he plays.
Jerk.
Does that mean if he tags out again, I'm up? Because I will screw him over.
Screw you.
That's the name of the
Meekway.
game. See, in Dreadplay, we are not his friend.
If I get you guys anything nice for Christmas, I'll give you a cookie.
The only way to win is not to play, dude.
2 minutes left.
Box gathering simulator.
It'd be great if it still said it wasn't high enough. Daniel loses the ability to jump higher while he's higher off the ground.
Well, that's a stupid rule. I like how these little texts in the loading screens don't really go together much.
What the hell?
Hey, you got some shit on your walls.
Alright.
More and more interesting.
Getting more and more close to the monster.
Bastard.
Alright, let's use our chemical pot.
Still had to throw at the monster.
Alright, now we enter the refinery, and my 10 minutes are just about up. And I'm making a new rule, these timeouts, or puss-outs as I like to call them, cannot be used consecutively. He's got to play for a bit before I will tag in again.
Or he can tag me in instead of you, and I will just wreck his shit.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention,
Rude.
Daniel.
I
It's
charge him
important
into
that
the
you
dark
keep going
corridor.
straight and make sure not to stray.
Alright, I think that's about time to tag out. Oh, don't worry, you screwed yourself over.